Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
What's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl MessyMya, and I am back again with another tea video. Yeah, late at night with it. Y'all already know what's going on. I'm ready to get into the mess. I know you guys are ready to get into the mess, so let's go ahead and get into it. Baby, word on the curb is that the same energy that the big three had on Baddies Africa is not being applied on Baddies USA. All that cracking bitches upside their head with some horse dookie, all that sneaking bitches on their birthday, all that what? All that throwing watches in the pond and stealing watches out people's purses. All that picking on people, trying to gang up on people, all because of a damn trio, all because you don't want to say somebody's name right. And literally starting problems with people out of nowhere. Now word on the curb is, it's none of that. It's none of that. Sometimes the big three and their shenanigans made the show hard to watch. And a lot of times it kept the show going. Y'all know, baby, you know I'm not the biggest fan, but I have always gave them their 10s. Baby, I feel like damn near every episode was about them, if not all of them. Okay, they did their thing when it came to that. So a part of me is like, why y'all not keeping that same energy? Like, it's real convenient that y'all not keeping that same energy when y'all got some other, when you know who is on the cast. When you know bitches that's gonna step on y'all toes is on the cast. Now y'all don't got that same energy. But at the same time, I feel like there is always room for growth. Even though Baddies Africa was literally filmed this year, there is always room for growth, baby. Ivory went from pissing in cups and throwing it on girls while they were sleeping. She went from stumping the girls out, girls starting issues with random girls for no reason, just being a straight bully, okay? To coming on Baddies Midwest and changing her image, and I still love her to this day. And baby, I would have never thought that would have came out of my mouth because I couldn't stand Ivory on Now That's TV. So I feel like there is always room for growth. So I'm not gonna knock them for I'm not gonna knock them for that. But the girls still feel like it's real convenient that they're not on that. But at the same time, it's like Big Lex and Bad Dolly, the way that they acted on Baddies Africa is not the way that they acted when they first came onto Midwest. Like, Big Lex was hella quiet when she came on Midwest. She was quiet, she was to herself. She never really, besides the whole Jayla thing, like, she, for the most part, she was to herself. Like, she wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying? Bad Dolly too. Bad Dolly, before of course she stole Summer's personality, girl. Bad Dolly was reasonable, she was level-headed, and she was not doing the BS that she was doing on Baddies Africa on Baddies Midwest. So it's like, they could just be tapping back into their true selves before they met Summer. Now, baby, I say all of that to say this. Tavi got on live and baby started popping it about Big Lex, saying that Big Lex is sitting on her hands, baby. That energy that she had on Baddies Africa is not the same energy that she, baby, is crickets. It's nothing to be said. It's nothing to be done, baby. She says she's sitting on her hands. She's not on that. Let's go ahead and get into the mess.
About Lex, I promise you, Lex is not doing anything this season. She's sitting on her hands. I promise you that. I don't know. It's some real bitch on this season. You see the cast, real bitch. The one that you feel like it's not doing any of that. It's quiet. I put that on my life. It's so quiet. They don't. It's quiet. It's quiet. I promise you. It's quiet. Niggas is picking and choosing over here. I promise you, got some real bitch on this motherfucking cast. And them motherfucking girls that you seen going crazy and doing this and doing that, they not doing none of that shit this season. I promise you. And I'm in the corner like, what happened to that energy? What happened to that energy? I promise you.
And like I said, I am not trying to knock somebody if they just want to come on and chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to knock anybody, baby. You want to come on the season and chill and not be on all that, okay. You want to grow, okay. You want to lay low, okay. But the timing is convenient. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave it at that. Child, they say the only one keeping the same energy is Summer.
Y'all know what? The big three, finally getting to see them in person, they weren't doing anything crazy. Like, okay, Summer was. But I think Summer's genuinely just being herself. Like, y'all gotta remember, like, it's some girls that's really from the hood, really, like, I know so many, and then I found out she was an Aquarius. I know so many Aquarius because all of my sisters are Aquarius. The February ones. When is her birthday? Because if I'm right and she's a February Aquarius, that's gonna gag me. They act just like that, like loud and obnoxious and turned up. I don't think it's an act. I think that is just how she is. But when I met them, they were really like calm. Dolly was really cool. Lex is kind of quiet for the most part, but she's cool as well. Like, they didn't really, I didn't see what was happening initially, so maybe it was, you know, them being excited about TV initially that had them coming off wrong, but they seemed pretty normal when I met them. Like, well, like, I didn't see anything that was concerning. I mean, Summer was crazy, but Summer's just crazy, I think. But once again, I didn't have like long conversations with them. I probably spoke to Dolly the most. So, yeah, I didn't see them doing anything crazy that I would. But also, I'm not...
Girl, despite all of this talk about the big three being quiet because of the new cast and the girls that are on the cast, Big Lex got on live and said, "Ho, I'm not scary." It never gave scary and never gave picky choosy. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Y'all keep asking, am I scared of this? Am I scared of that? I'm not scared of nobody. Like, what are y'all talking about? When have I ever gave scary? Like, y'all just be talking. Y'all just be saying stuff. Like, I've never gave scary ever. Y'all just be running that mouth. Like,
now, when I tell y'all it is getting so messy between Natalie, Tavii, and DTB, girl, it's getting messy. I'm not gonna lie. All right, now my fave DTB, she been sitting back laying low, but Natalie, you know, trolling, picking and picking and picking and picking and picking. And DTB said, "Ho, I'm tired, ho. Let's go ahead and get into the mess." So again, after trolling and trolling and picking and trolling and trolling and trolling, you know, girl, Natalie reveals that DTB nose is broke and DTB has been on her chin ever since then. Okay, so she posted the real reason why her nose was fractured, broke, whatever. Okay, she posted the real reason, posted this picture, pointed to Natalie's ring, baby, that rock on her hand, and then she commented and she said, "Was it your husband or was it your boyfriend that bought you this ring that you assaulted me with?" So Down the Body shared this and said, "It don't matter what you do, you're always going to be the least favorite." Then she said, "How you wouldn't fight and still the least favorite? This why you hate me, because the people love me, and no matter what you do, they will always love me over you on your own damn show." Then Natalie responds, still laughing at DTB's nose and basically saying, you know, "You finally done told the people the truth, this, that, and the third." Then she trolls and trolls and trolls and trolls. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Be on it no more. You ain't gonna catch me outside. I'm overseas. I'm everywhere where you're never gonna be. Or 1501. Have a nice night. 1501, you gotta do better. You got your girl coming back begging after her nose got broke. Barely, the doctor barely cleared it. Barely cleared it. Now I know y'all did Making the Stallion dirty. I know y'all did her like that, but don't do Diamond the Body like that. Don't do her like that. But if you're going to keep lying on these people now, tell them also that ain't nobody pay you a motherfucking thing. You got beat up fair and square. Period, point blank. Ain't nobody pay you shit. That's why you running back for another check. Because if I was going to pay you, you wouldn't have to come back for at least another year, bitch. Stop playing with me and my top. Let me plumber. Don't do that to that girl. Don't do that to that girl. Because you know I'm getting Louis Vuitton money and I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that little baby girl right now. Stay your ass over there with 1501. Bro.
Then after all this messiness, girl, all right, after all this mess, She directs her energy, DTB directs her energy to Tavii as she should, because that hoe is pathetic. That hoe is a follower, and that hoe is riding a hoe who couldn't even get you your chain back. That never had your back throughout Baddies Africa when you got tore through the entire time. But you riding though, huh? So yeah, as she should, DTB is on that. Let's get into it. So DTB got online, started popping it about Tavii because Tavii jumped in that fight or whatever. Then she said, Tavii, you're weird as fuck. We was cool as fuck. You came to my event. Natalie was mad. You was hanging with me. So you stopped hanging out with me. You unfollowed me for Natalie. Ain't no loyalty, nothing. Just straight riding. Alright though, but let's go ahead and get into it. She said, dick riding at its finest. I was by your side all season when you was getting tore down, wiping blood out your eyes. Where was Natalie? You literally cried because she ain't invite you to the Usher concert. She never liked you. You begged. You begged for them to bring you. You're pathetic. I believe it. Again, I feel like Tavii, I feel like Tavii just wants to be accepted by whoever. Like whoever is willing to take her in that moment, she will go to whoever. She don't, it's just weird. She seeks validation from everybody. It's weird. Okay? Baby, I could tell the way Natalie cussed her ass out on the season finale. She got online crying, being pathetic, and apologizing to this house. Girl, please. Girl. But let's go ahead and get into it, okay? She said, you're pathetic. A disgrace to NYC. I thought you were a real nigga, and I hope that Lex tears through you some more. Girl, this is my thing with DTB, girl. I don't know why you thought she was real. Because again, before she even stepped foot on the show, met any of you, this girl literally came for you because you slapped Natalie down at the reunion. Like, this girl was seeking validation from Natalie and trying to, and doing all that. Girl, please. Before she even met any of you. So is it really even surprising? I don't know. But child, these two went live and started popping it some more. Let's go ahead and get into the mess.
Natalie, or you shouldn't fuck with Natalie. But this overriding you trying to do for Natalie, this overly, you took it too far, bro. You don't gotta do all that. Motherfuckers ain't doing all that. Fauna didn't do all that. Cold Killer didn't do all that. Motherfuckers still got back on the show. Like, you trying to overly, like, to get, like, you don't gotta do all that. If you that bitch, you feel me? You gonna get back on the fucking show. And the reason why people like Fauna and the reason why people like Cold Killer is because they're not dick riders. And I don't know when is y'all gonna start understanding dick riding Natalie don't get you no following. That dick riding Natalie don't get you no fan base. That's probably the worst route to fucking take. Bitch, you dick ride Natalie and the fans fucking hate you. Look at the people, like, look at no tea, no shade. The motherfuckers dick riding Natalie is getting booed. That don't help. Y'all haven't learned this, like the blue, like. And I'm not saying, and again, I'm not saying don't fuck with Natalie. I'm not saying don't fuck with Natalie, but don't dick ride the bitch. Like, it's okay to be cordial, it's okay to be friends, it's okay to go out with her, it's okay to hang out, it's okay to go to, you know what I'm saying? Picking side and start doing little weird shit. That's when you start to lose your fan base. Motherfuckers was riding with you, they was fucking with you. Okay, cool, Tavi, cool. Like, it might have took a second season for everybody to really warm up, for you to really start getting your bookings and all that type of shit. But now your shit about to decline. you did the wrong shit, bro.
Only her friend because you get the fuck. See, this is why I can't deal with I can't deal with the stupidity, son. I swear to God, I can't with the stupidity. Everybody's talking about you dick riding somebody. I'm not dick riding nobody. I can never dick ride nobody. I swear to God. If Natalie do something that I'm so offended by, I would check my friend. And then she does stuff that piss me off sometimes, and I check my friend. Like, that's what a friend is supposed to do. And I do shit that piss her off, and she check me. It is what it is. But I'm not going to check her how you guys want me to check her. I'm not going to curse my friend out, because that's not how I feel inside. You guys cannot make me switch. Like, if I was that type of girl, guess what? If I was that type of girl, I would come on here trying to trying to appeal to y'all. Like, oh no, the thing is with me and Natalie, just so I can get fans. I'm not that type of girl. I don't care about the fans. I don't care about bags. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I care about the loyalty and shit like that. Notice that I did not like that was extra mixy. When I did go out with you, and notice, it was a time that I went out with her. She was on stage. She was rapping. I was on stage with her. Then you see me disappear because she started talking about Natalie. And I'm like, you're not going to have me standing right here next to you as you talk about her to make it seem like I'm encouraging it and I'm a part of this shit. That's what you used to do all the time. So I started noticing, no, I don't want to be around that. You know you used to do that, son. So stop with the lies, my Stop with the lies. You know exactly what the you used to do. You know what you used to do. You know that. You know that. And that's just you calculated. And that's one thing I can say. Bitch, you're a smart, calculated bitch. But no, haha, I caught on. I caught on early. And I'm not with the shit. You say you was being nice because you with me. Honestly, that day that you left me on the side of the road and you was like, oh no, your Uber right there. Your Uber could just, you 6 minutes down the block. You knew I was so drunk. Me and you just got out the car and went to the bushes to go piss and then come back to the car. And next thing you know, your team, my team going back and forth. Bitch, like I told my team to be quiet. You should have told yours to be quiet, kept me in the car and drove me to my location. But I was outside in LA on the corner, drunk. So if you with me, you would have never did that. Tell the truth, please. Tell the truth. Please tell the truth. Let's keep it a buck, my You know what happened. Shut up. Somebody keeps talking about Jump. Go watch it. I'm not gonna explain some shit that you know that you could watch, pause, and rewind. You know damn well a Jump was not had, so stop it. Did I get in the middle? Yes, I did. Did I hold her so she could stop hitting my friend or so whatever so my friend could hit? Yes.
All right, so I want to address a few things that, Tavii said. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because honestly, y'all already know how I feel about Tavii. Very much pathetic, very much, is seeking a grown-ass woman, grown-ass 40-year-old woman, 40 plus, girl, I don't know her age, but she's up there. Okay, this old hag is seeking validation from everybody, and you go wherever the wind blow. I noticed that about you. Whoever accepts you in that moment, that's where you're going. Girl, we're not going to spend too much time on you. But I want to talk about a few things that first of all, she my friend this and my friend that. And if my friend pissed me off, I'm going to check my friend and my friend and my... Girl, if you think that Natalie is your friend, girl, you are delusional. Girl, you're delusional, boo. You are delusional, girl. What it is, what's up, this hoe is delusional as fuck. You are delusional. But there's nothing I can do about that, girl. You just... I can't even say nothing, girl. You up here, my friend this and my friend that. And this is also my thing too, right? And this is where I also had a problem with Biggie during Baddies Midwest reunion, right? When she didn't have Anna's back or defend Anna. She kind of, she literally hid behind Tinkerbella. This was my issue with Biggie, right? So when shit hit the fan, and Anna was getting tag team, and Anna had all those fades, and Biggie wasn't in the field, y'all. She was hiding behind a pregnant woman, right? Cool. Then Biggie get online popping it about how Anna is this fake ass friend. Oh, she fake. Oh, when me and DTB fought at the auditions, she went with DTB. She was with DTB more. She's not my friend. I've been had issues with her. Y'all know how she treat me off camera. So this is my thing. If it was that, how come you're still in her face though? If it was that, that's what I'm saying. How come when your back is against the wall, you're getting backlash, the girls are not messing with you? How come that is when you're just now exposing whatever about Anna? Or you're just now bringing it to the forefront? That don't make no sense. Tavii, if DTB did whatever she did to you, you said she left you on the side of the road when you were drunk. DTB, if that's true, girl, you are wrong as hell for that. Wrong as hell for that. If she did that to you, I don't understand why keep it inside for all this for all this time, and then when your back is against the wall and shit hits the fan, and we see you riding Natalie's chin, kissing and licking on Natalie's chin or whatever, and you hold down DTB so Natalie can get her licks in. Now you're all of a sudden, oh, DTB don't fuck with me. DTB ain't, that's not my friend. That's not my friend. She don't fuck with me. She put me in this position. She did. Girl, you should have been made that known. You should have been made that known. You should have been made that known. And even that is not a reason to do what you did. You did not have to do what you did. Natalie was already folding DTB up in that corner. You didn't have to get your ass up and help nobody. Natalie already had that. You're weird. You are weird. You're weird. Basically trying to set it up like, oh yeah, well, I been had a problem with DTB. I been had a problem with DTB. She been moving funny. She been did this. She been did that. So how come you ain't make it known until now? That don't make no sense to me. Like, you should have been said something. You should have been said something. But you didn't until your back was against the wall and now the fans are on you. Girl, boo. Anywho, girl, I just like, I don't know, like, and then she's sitting here, she's denying jumping. Oh, watch the footage, watch the footage. I didn't jump her. I didn't jump her. If I'm trying to break up the fight, you weren't trying to break up the fight. Stop lying. Stop lying. You were not trying to break up the fight, girl, please. Girl, please. You held DTB down so she could not defend herself against Natalie. You literally just said it. If it's 2-on-1, ho, that's jumping. Call it what you want to call it. Like, you were holding her down and Natalie was doing what she was doing. She probably would have did it anyway, but there was no reason for you to put your hands on her while she was into it with somebody else. Girl, bye. Girl, please. You know what? Girl, I'm not finna spend too much time on this, child. Alright, y'all, so Automatic, you know, it seems like it's trouble in paradise when it comes to her and her friends. It seems like Baddies USA is testing a lot of friendships. Girl, it's a mess. So she got online and said that she does not trust a soul. Don't trust nobody. Mind you, she is in the house and on a season with many of her friends. So, girl, I don't know what's going on. But speaking of that, Mariah Lynn got online and said that, girl, like I just said, friendships are being tested. Okay, let's get into it.
Loyalties, and I said this before the season started, loyalties are being tested. And trust me when I tell you, the fans, the viewers, y'all are all going to see that not everything that glitters is gold. And y'all gonna see who sticks together and who don't. Y'all gonna see who has each other's back, and you know, for what reasons or whatever the case may be, because this is the season y'all don't want to miss. I'm just gonna say that. If y'all don't have y'all Zoo subscription, y'all better hurry up and get that bitch right the fuck back, because this is not giving Midwest and it's not giving Africa. It's giving everything it's supposed to be given.
Girl, so I almost forgot to tell y'all, Tesehki is getting backlash because of Diamond Body. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. So this video of Tavi was floating around the internet of her jaw being swollen. So obviously she's on Baddies USA. So, you know, the girls were like, okay, so you obviously got rocked in your shit. Like, you know, you got some damage. So they were making fun of her, trolling her, whatever. You know, and like I said, it was going viral that the whole side of her face was swollen. But it ended up being, you know, allergic reaction. Yeah, an allergic reaction. And Tesehki came up online and spoke up for Tavi.
Oh, let me tell you, let me clear the record, you stupid dumb bitch. Hold on. She ate something. She no bitch ain't no punch her in her face.
No, that was I
had
an allergic reaction.
No, because I seen a vlog and I was about to write on there. I was like, no, Tavi actually be in my room.
No, it's allergic reaction.
Trust me, baby. Y'all would have heard about it. Trust me. Tavi, she ate something.
And if I look like that, you should see the other guy. If I
exactly.
What's that situation?
Exactly. Because we ain't letting the busted lip slide. We ain't letting the busted lip slide. No, but no, she's actually good. She just ate something. I'm gonna make sure she don't eat nothing else that she's allergic to. She's eating right now, and I'm kind of scared. Like, what are you eating? Did you get it clarity? Okay. Cause it looked better too. It looked down from when you was in earlier. Let me see it come over. Yep, just like that.
So we all know Tesehki and DTB got into a Baddies Caribbean reunion, baby. It went down in Baddies history, girl. It was a mess. My girl her teeth was on the floor. Okay, tooth was on the floor. But anyways, like I said, and they had issues after that. So when they, mind you, literally, this happened like in the midst of DTB and Tavi going back and forth. So the fans is all in the comments on Tesehki's neck, girl. I'm not playing. It was a mess. Baby, I'm talking about in that comment section, cutting up. Okay? Insinuating that Tesehki don't got no storyline. Her storyline is gone. Da-da-da-da-da. Using Diamond for a storyline. This, that, and the third. Trying to click up with Tavi for a storyline with Diamond. Girl, somebody else said Tesehki be ready to chime in on whenever something is pertaining to Diamond. Girl, somebody else said, oh, look at DTB's fans linking up. Somebody else said, bye, Tesehki. You want to be in the blog so bad you're jumping on anybody's beef. We are tired of you, Tavi, and your sister. Exit stage left. You're pretty though. Then she said, then no. Somebody else said, look at DTB's ops leaking up. Okay, this is my, okay. I love Diamond Body Down. But I don't think Tesehki was, I don't, girl, I'm talking about the whole comment section was looking like this. I'm like, I don't think Tesehki was on that type of timing, like, but yeah, she was getting backlash because of it, girl. Baby, so according to DTB, Diamond Body, girl, she had Natalie running after that first round. After that first round when DTB was trying to look for Natalie, trying to get to Natalie, girl, Natalie ran off stage, girl. Let DTB tell it. Let's go ahead and get into the mess.
Next episode, bitch, you're gonna see Natalie run for her life. You're gonna see Natalie PC'd up, hiding behind security, telling security, do not let her through. Don't let her through. Get her. Hold her. No, I'm not fighting you. No. I told her, come right here. Like, bitch, get over here. Like, bitch, I ran. Bitch, I was trying to get that. Bitch, she ran to her trailer. So I'm not coming out. No, get her. I'm not fighting her again. No, I'm not. Like, doing all that for one round that you came and surprise attacked me, bitch. Now it's time to fight. Okay, that was round one. All right, let's get it. Come on, let's do it. You snuck sneak for sneak. You snuck me, I snuck you. All right, cool. Now let's fight. See, that's the difference between me and that bitch. Like, I'm a sneaker bitch and I'm gonna stand there and square up with you. Like, bitch, what's up?
All right, y'all, so that is all I have for you guys today. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the video. Like I said, late night. Baby, this video was messy. It was a lot of mess in this video, but y'all know I am here for the mess. I live for the mess, baby. I am the mess. Girl, MessyMya. Y'all know I gotta get into it every single day. But we're gonna do something a little different. To let me know that you made it to the end and that you are a real MessyMya member. Please, if you are watching this at nighttime, drop a moon emoji. And if you are watching this at daytime, drop a sun emoji. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. But yeah, so drop those moon and sun emojis based on when you're watching it. I love y'all so much. It's MessyMya. Girl, I'm out this hoe. Bye.